𝗍 وَنُصَلِّي عَلَى رَسُولِهِ الْكَرِيمِ أَمَّا بَعْدُ. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, listen to this story carefully. May Allah grant us proper understanding. Ameen. A man who has gone out of his town comes back and finds that his house is on fire. It was one of the most beautiful houses in the town, and the man loved the house the most. Many were ready to give a double price for the house, but he had never agreed for any price, and now it is just burning before his eyes. And thousands of people have gathered, but nothing can be done. The fire has spread so far that even if you try to put it out, nothing will be saved. So he became very sad. His son comes running and whispers something in his ear. "Dad, don't be worried. I sold it yesterday and for a very good price. The offer was so good, I could not even wait for you." The father said, "Alhamdulillah, it's not ours now." Then he became relaxed and stood as a silent watcher, just like the other spectators. Then the second son came running, and he said to the father, "What are you doing? The house is on fire, and you are only watching it burn?" To which the father replied, "Don't you know that your elder brother has sold it?" Then he said, "We have taken only a little advance, Dad, not the entire amount. I doubt now whether the man is going to purchase it or not, and even make the full payment." Tears which had disappeared came back to the father's eyes, and his heart started to beat fast. And then the third son came, and he said, "That man is a man of word. I have just come from him." That man said, "It doesn't matter whether the house is burnt or not. It is mine, and I have made the deal already. So I am going to pay the price that I have settled for. Neither you knew nor I knew that the house would catch on fire." Then all just stood and watched the house burn without any worry. The moral, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, this is a very complicated human nature to describe. Even though the person here loved his house which got burned, became relaxed knowing that it was not his anymore and there is no loss for him. He never wanted to give it away till it was beautiful, but as soon as it started to lose its beauty, he did not mind letting it go for a profit. Subhanallah. Sorrow and happiness followed after each son came with their respective pieces of information. But most important thing to understand is how his feelings changed, how the ratio of loss and profit changed his feelings towards a house which he loved the most. This is how, in the present time, the people are giving priority to their relationships, including friendship, based on loss and profit ratio. Everyone should understand this story in a proper way and learn the lessons. Moreover, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Allah mentions in Surah Al-Hadid, Surah number 57, ayat number 20, in the last part of the ayat, Allah mentions that, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wamal hayatud dunya illa mata'ul ghurur." And what is the worldly life except the enjoyment of deception, delusion? And here you find in the story, the man was so worried, so deeply connected, emotionally connected to the worldly matters, especially in the example what we have mentioned, the beautiful house. He was so deeply connected. In the same manner, most of us, we are very connected to our worldly things. If anything happens to them, we get disappointed, we get depressed, we get frustrated, we get angry. we start feeling down completely, we start losing hope also, and we are not bothered about what is the state of our iman. What is the purpose of life for which we came into this world? We don't think about that purpose of life so seriously. May Allah grant us understanding. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, in Surah Luqman, Allah mentions that we are not meant for this world. This world is meant for us. Everything that is there in this world, that is meant for us. We are not here for the world. The world is for us. Here is the proof. Surah number 31, ayat number 20, in the beginning of which Allah mentions, Alam taraw anna Allah sakhara lakum ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. Do you not see that Allah has made subject to you whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth? Allah clearly mentions, whatever is there in the heavens, in the skies, and whatever is there in the earth, all are subject to us. Allah gave control to human being on all those things, and all those things are for our benefit, to provide benefit to us. Subhanallah. So this way, Allah has clearly mentioned that this world is meant for us, but we are not meant for this world. Then, what is our purpose then? Why are we here? Allah mentions in Surah Zariyat, Surah number 51, ayat number 56, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. And I did not create the jinn and the mankind except to worship me. Look at the words. Allah is telling, I did not create the jinn and the mankind except to worship me. That means the sole and whole purpose of creating the jinn and mankind is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is to worship Maliki Yawmiddin, is to worship the Lord of the Day of Judgment, the Lord of all worlds, Rabbul Alameen. That is our purpose. And we should give this purpose topmost priority. We should be more concerned about, more worried about this primary purpose for which we are sent to this world. May Allah grant us understanding. May Allah strengthen our iman. May Allah grant steadfastness to our feet. May Allah forgive us. May Allah keep us united in this world in khair and in Jannatul Firdaus in akhirah. Ameen wa akhiru dawana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.